Listen, she and Theo were the kind of couple who moved in sync without trying.
Even Rita, who married last year, is already pregnant.
What are you two doing every night, playing Monopoly?
Ha! My daughter.
Theo left for his business trip on a bright Monday morning, suitcase in one hand, confidence in his stride, and love in his eyes. Kiesha stood at the gate, waving until his car disappeared down the long driveway. The moment the gate closed, her heart sank. That day she had to decide. The first time Kiesha found herself alone in the same space as James, Theo's younger brother, the air felt heavy. Too quiet, too loud, too wrong. They couldn't even look at each other. James cleared his throat every 5 seconds. Kiesha stared at the curtains like they were the most interesting thing she had ever seen in her life. At one point, she almost ran out of the room. Her legs shook. Her stomach twisted. Her conscience screamed, "This is madness," she whispered to herself. But then, Theo's sad smile flashed in her mind. Auntie Jessie's laughter echoed again. And Kiesha swallowed her fear. "For the greater good," she told herself. "For my husband." Those 2 weeks passed slowly, painfully. They met several times, not out of desire, not out of love, but out of duty, silence, and pressure. No laughter, no joy, just the hope that this would all be over soon. When Theo's return date finally arrived, Kiesha felt like she could breathe again. Theo came back glowing. He brought gifts, designer bags, expensive perfumes, sparkling jewelry that could blind a person under the sunlight. He laid them out like trophies of love. But instead of joy, Kiesha broke down in tears. Theo panicked. "Did I get the wrong ones? Babe, what's wrong?" Kiesha wiped her face quickly and forced a smile. "They're tears of joy," she said. But they were tears of guilt. Because why did she repay a man who loved her like that by stabbing him in the back? 2 months passed. Then one morning, Kiesha collapsed from nausea. At the hospital, the doctor smiled and said the words that changed everything. "Congratulations. You're pregnant." The world exploded. The family rejoiced. Ululations filled the house. Kiesha became royalty overnight. Theo, overwhelmed with pride, surprised her with a brand new Jaguar. "You've made me a man among men," he said. Months later, a baby boy was born. They named him Emmanuel. Emmanuel grew up surrounded by love, wealth, and attention. By the age of 10, he already had properties in his name and investments that most adults could only dream of. Theo adored him. James adored him too, maybe a little too much. If Emmanuel fell, James panicked. If Emmanuel cried, James rushed in. If Emmanuel sneezed,